Nasdaq 100 price prediction and technical analysis, and we're on the weekly chart. And on this chart, we can see at this point in time that we have been in a very strong upward trend, and as much as that's been the case, we can also see that the market is starting to lose some momentum there, and it indicates that we may be possibly getting ready for a reversal of sorts. And in fact, in my very humble opinion, I believe that a reversal has been a long time coming, as on the weekly chart we can see that we've had some very strong price action, or rather bullish momentum to the upside, and we haven't really seen any proper reversals of any kind, right? Anyway, let's go back to, or rather go down to the daily chart. And on the daily chart we can also see that indeed we are starting to see some sideways movement where the market has been consolidating for quite some time. And just to zoom in a bit and just to recap, the last time we spoke about Nasdaq 100, we had mentioned that the market had given us this double top over here, which had a neckline there, and we saw price actually at this point violating that neckline by closing below it. And I believe that this was a trap, and the reason why I say so is because, guys, remember, as I always say, whenever we have these patterns such as this particular double top or M structure, we want to see price actually closing sufficiently below the neckline, and then head back to the neckline to give it a test. And at that point is where we normally look for those potential sell opportunities, right? And another thing is that a lot of traders and investors actually sold as soon as this candlestick closed below that neckline, placing their stop losses just above, right? So as I said, that was a trap, as the following price action was price actually going back to the top to stop hunt. And another thing that tells me that this was a stop hunt and a trap is that if you were to look at the last 3 bullish candlesticks, you would see that they're very strong bullish candlesticks. And to add to that, we also have a pin bar of sorts there, which tells us that the market is probably done in regards to grabbing the liquidity that was here. Because remember, guys, a lot of people sold here and place their stop losses there, right? So this was a stop hunt, and this tells me that that's pretty much done, and we're likely going to see a crash of sorts, right? We're likely going to see a crash of sorts over the next couple of let's say weeks or maybe even months, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna add my my channel, my daily channel, that is. Let's see, daily channel, right? There we go, more or less. There we go. And from here, what I'm gonna do is head down to the H4 chart, and let's see H4 chart. Here we are. And just to recap again, guys, on the remember on the daily chart, if I can just make this bigger, on the daily chart I had mentioned that the market had given us this double top over here, and that price actually broke to the bottom side of that that structure, right? Price broke to the bottom side of that neckline, which is here. And when this happened, a lot of people actually sold there, placing their stop losses there, right? And I said that we saw a stop hunt, which is this move over here, where we saw the market move further up to grab all of those stop losses that are located here. And I said the chances are we're gonna see a crash of sorts, right? Because on the daily chart we actually have what seems to be this pattern over here, this bigger structure now, right? And also I know that a lot of people actually sold there, placing their stop losses just above, right? So we may potentially see price break this trend line as well as close below the neckline of this M structure. And should the market head back to this level again, at this level is where I would look for potential sell opportunities, right? But anyway, on the H4 chart, I'm just gonna add my H4 channel as well. Just bear with me. Let's see, how would I add my H4 channel in this regard? Let's have a look. For now, I would add my H4 channel in this manner, right? There we go. And on the H4 chart, we can see also that as much as the market had given us this huge double top there, we also seem to have another overextended double top there, which similarly has a neckline at that point, right? So should price close below the neckline of this overextended double top, right, chances are we're going to see the market actually move further down. Should price close below this level and also violate this trend line, right, chances are we're going to see the market move further down to test this area over here, right? But in as far as buy or sell opportunities go at this point, I don't see any. But I also want to point out that we have this candlestick over here, and as you can see, it is a bullish candlestick which has quite a small body and a long upper wick, which means we still have liquidity there, and that liquidity is money, and that money needs to be triggered by the market at one point or another, right? But as I said, as far as looking for potential sell opportunities at this point, I don't see any. I would wait for price to actually close below this channel, as well as close below the neckline of this double top, and I would look for potential sell opportunities, right? Another thing that I want to show you guys in closing, if you can just go back to the daily chart, is that I'm not so happy with this candlestick over here, because it too is a liquidity candlestick. And as much as I'm saying that the stop hunt of the stop losses that are located here is over, right, because we had this double top, it is also very much possible that the market from where it is may actually move further up to that level to give us a double top. And on the second leg is where I would look for potential sell opportunities, and then again I would wait for price to close below this neckline. If you can just go back to the H4 chart, it's actually much better here. Yeah, so what may possibly happen is, because we have a lot of money stuck here due to the candlestick, which is a bullish candlestick with a small body and a long upper wick, we have a lot of money stuck here, and when the market opens, we may potentially also see price move all the way to that point to not only trigger that stop loss, but to give us the second leg of a double top, and we may see the market actually move further down to this level, right? And the last point that I want to show you guys or bring to your attention is that we also have a lot of stop losses located here, right? And those stop losses, as I said, is money, and that is because we also have an overextended W structure here. And just like with double tops, when we have these patterns, right, a lot of traders and investors buy at that point and they place their stop losses below, right? So we have, as I said, a lot of money stuck here in the form of stop losses, and it actually makes sense that we may see price do this, go up, grab those liquidity points or that liquidity point, and then move further down to around here where these stop losses are located.